And you say, but what about when things get difficult? What about when things get so hard that I just can't make it without my coping mechanism? Whatever that coping mechanism is for you. Like I said, for some it's porn. For some it's drugs. For some it's alcohol. For some it's shopping. For some it's eating cookies. Whatever it is, okay? When it gets so difficult, so tough, what do I do then? Well, the scripture has an answer to that as well. And it says, instead of living for the moment, start realizing that the moments in life that we have now are made so much better if we focus on the future grace of God in our lives. Listen to what it says, Romans chapter number 8 again, if you will. And I just want to read a few verses here, starting in verse 12. Therefore, brothers, we have an obligation, but it is not to sin, to live according to it. For if you live according to sin, you will die. So otherwise, if you live in the moment just for the sinfulness of the moment, that self-gratification, self-glory, self-pity, self-consummation, that leads to death. It doesn't lead to the life that we hope. But if the Spirit of God has put to death the misdeeds of the body, then we will live, because those who are led by the Spirit are sons and daughters of God. For we did not receive a spirit that makes us a slave again to fear, but we received the spirit of sonship. And by that we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. And if children, then we are heirs, heirs of God, and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in His suffering, in order that we might also share in His glory. Listen, it gets better. It says, I consider that our present suffering, that it is not worthy to be compared with the glory that will be revealed in us.